Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and this is going to be a quick comparison between the Spyderco Grasshopper and the Spyderco Kiwi. I received a PM from somebody wanting to see these side by side, and since I have been carrying these as secondary blades, I figured this would be a good as time as any to do this. Now this is obviously going to be my experiences with these and my opinions, so take it as that. Now the two knives that you see here are part of Spyderco's Bug line, with the other two being obviously the Spyderco Bug and the Spyderco Honeybee. Bug and Honeybee, first the Bug, then the Honeybee, then the Grasshopper, and then the Kiwi as far as size goes. Both of these blades are very similar. They're both stainless steel. They're both slip joint knives, and then actually the blade steel on both of these is 8CR13 MOV. In my opinion, it's a really decent blade steel, very easy to sharpen, and holds pretty decently an edge. Now what I can tell you is, from personal using it, is at the end of the day, if you have been cutting a lot of cardboard, you definitely would have to resharpen it or touch it up, but like I said, it's pretty easy to do so you shouldn't have any problems. The main difference that I would say between these two is obviously the blade shape. Let me open them up so you can see it. The Kiwi on the top and the Grasshopper on the bottom. As you guys can see, the Grasshopper has that flat, almost worn cliff blade, and then the Grasshopper has more spear point blade. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. I don't think that's the actual name of it, but that's the one on the Grasshopper. Now, personally, I prefer carrying the Kiwi a little bit more, and that has to do because of these deep choils here that kind of wrap around. It lends themselves to wrap your hand all the way around the blade and actually have a really secure and tight grip on it. It's not going to close accidentally because you have this your finger right there holding it open. So if you were to maybe perform a little bit more arduous tasks, the Kiwi would hold up better in that. The Grasshopper fits pretty nice in the hand, so this would be maybe a little bit bigger suggestion than a keychain knife. The slim design actually lends itself really nice to slide in the bottom of the pocket, maybe the coin pocket in your jeans or something like that. I find that for cutting tasks, the worn cliff blade on the Kiwi, if it's maybe like opening boxes or cutting boxes down or something like that, it's a little bit better. But if you had to maybe cut rope or string or something like that, the Grasshopper blade will actually serve you a little bit better. Now, one of the bigger differences between the two is actually the spider hole. I don't know if you guys can make it out here. Let me put it a little closer to the camera so you guys can see. The diameter on the spider hole is almost twice the size from the Grasshopper to the Kiwi. Now that makes it a little bit easier to open them up, but the retention is, to open these up is so tight that it's very difficult. And just from the small size of these, it's very difficult to do it one-handed. So I normally find that I have to use two hands to do it, which is good. I mean, I do like how tough it locks up, in the hand and whatnot, because I don't want it closing on me, so I don't have a problem with that. And again, this isn't going to be a self-defense blade or anything like that, so I can take my time opening it up. But being as the spider hole is a little bit bigger on the Kiwi, makes it just that much more easier. I mean, it's not too difficult to open up on the Grasshopper, but I like the fact that it's a bigger hole to go ahead and open it. Now they both have the lanyard hole on the bottom, and definitely would suggest throwing in maybe a makeshift paracord lanyard on there. Just something about 1 inch to 1.5 inches to add a little bit more distance, so you can have something to wrap around, to wrap your pinky around. So as you can see, with the Grasshopper here, my pinky's kind of free floating there. I definitely get 3 fingers on there, but that 4th is kind of flapping in the wind. So if I were to have a paracord lanyard or something like that at the bottom, I can go ahead and wrap it and give me more stability. Now with the Kiwi, I do get a full 4-finger grip on it, but just in case I wanted to ease the grip up a little bit, I would want to have that paracord lanyard at the end too, to kind of wrap my pinky around it. But like I said, it's also, in my opinion, I feel a more secure grip with this one, with the Kiwi, just because of those deep finger choils. And you know, I don't feel like my thumb, if by any chance, you know, I'm doing some cutting, might slide up on the blade. Whereas on the Grasshopper, that's something that I have noticed. You know, it's very small. This, you know, what's kind of keeping your fingers back from the blade, and it's really easy to have your finger maybe slide up on it. Now you do have the ramp up right here for the thumb, which is good. It gives you something to push down on, which unfortunately the Kiwi does not have. It's pretty flat up on top. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you had to come up on the blade or something like that, it's not going to cut you or anything. But you know, to give you a more secure grip, you know, maybe something to come up would have been a little nicer. But again, you know, it's kind of keeping with the design of the actual blade, so you know, that's why they did that. So a little bit of personal opinions and usage that I have been doing with these knives, and again, like I said, take it as it may. You know, this is just my opinion. Hopefully this answered a couple of questions of the PMs I was receiving, and if not, you know, go ahead and shoot me any other questions you guys might have. All right, thanks.